Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have to say, having the soft top removed has been an absolute blast. I've loved driving around with the top off. It's amazing. I can't wait to try taking the doors off as well. But today I'm going to show you how to put the soft top back together. So to be honest, this is not my first time trying. I actually attempted to put the soft top back together right after my first video, how to remove the soft top. And it was a very cold, rainy day here in Wisconsin. It was about 40 degrees. And let me tell you, shrinkage is a real thing. The side windows had shrunk about, I'd say, 1/4 or 1/2 of an inch, just enough that I was not able to put it back together. And my husband advised me, hey, why don't we let it sit out in the sun, which unfortunately we had to wait 2 more days until it was sunny, because that's just how it goes here in Wisconsin. And by that time, it did heat everything back up enough that everything went back together perfectly. So this is my second attempt, and just starting here with the back panel. Just as we took the soft top off, we ended with the back panel removal. So we're going to start by putting the back panel in. So I went ahead and slid the back panel into the groove. And then now we're trying to attach the side, the sides that wrap around the truck. We're trying to attach the sides into the top and the bottom. And it's important that you make sure that the top, there's that little circle that gets connected back into the groove of the top of the truck. And then on the bottom, there's 2 little clips, and you want to make sure that those get slid into the truck as well. And I have to say, once you do this a few times, it really becomes super simple. I think, this video probably takes, around 6 minutes for me to do so, but I can get it down now to just under a minute. So the next step here is clipping all 4 buckles and then placing the Velcro back over the top piece. Now I would say use caution putting all the Velcro perfectly on until the truck is pretty much put together. And that's just because you're going to need a little bit of play, a little bit of room to be able to put everything back together. It is important too here to note that, as you can see, I'm pushing in the side panels. You want to make sure that you feel that kind of clip. You'll feel that sort of snug into the truck, and then you know that those are in the right place. The best position to start, obviously, putting the roof back together is you want to make sure that the top is placed back on the vehicle, the roof, and that it is secured with the 2 clips in front. And then also having the back trunk gate open is the ideal position in order to get everything back together. And then now we're working on putting the side windows on. So you'll want to find the bigger plastic piece that I just showed you. That's going to go toward the front of the vehicle. So then you know that you have the right windows for each side. So again, I open the door. It helps for the easiest application. You're going to find that groove to slide the molding into. And after doing this a few times now, I've noticed that the second line or second batch, if you will, of molding, kind of right where the bigger piece of plastic meets, for some reason that bottom panel is split into 2 chunks of weather stripping. You just want to make sure that you get that into the groove as well. So sometimes that does mean sliding the window off a little bit and readjusting that. So once you have the whole bottom panel slid in properly into that groove, the next step that I do is make sure that plastic panel that's closest to the door is snapped flat. And then you can go ahead and buckle the top. Once you have the 3 buckles in place, then the last step is to get the right side of the window slid into the back panel. And this is the step that when it got too cold, it shrunk just enough that those two pieces would not marry together. And unfortunately, like I said, it took a couple days before it got warm here. So I did drive around just with that gap right there. I didn't go over like 40 miles an hour, but I did have to drive around with a slight gap there. But again, nice warm weather, and we got a perfect match. Now we're just going to repeat that on the other side and get the next window installed. Now that all three windows are on, the last step is just to secure the Velcro all around. Make sure that everything is nice and tight. That looks good. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe.